What is up, good people? Jungle Inc. here. Hope you're doing well. We just concluded the first day of trading with spot Bitcoin ETFs. Did the price go to the heavens? No. Everything's pretty much flat. Most of your major cryptocurrencies are about even to down 1% on the day. Nothing big here. There were a couple winners. Bitcoin Cash and Ethereum Classic had big days, but outside of that, and a few others, pretty flat day. Now, even though prices didn't go straight to the heavens, pushing us through the gates of Valhalla, I would still say it was a massive, massive success. We see spot Bitcoin ETF trading topped $4.5 billion in trading volume on the first day ever. So a lot of demand there. What I'm interested to see is what the volume looks like, a month out. How much is still there after the FOMO subsides? A lot of this is people rotating out of bad products and into some of the better ones here. So that probably pushed up those numbers a little bit. How are we looking? Again, about 30 days out. Does it persist in very high trade volumes? I doubt it'll be $4.5 billion a day. But still, is it nice solid numbers? Is the trading demand there, or does it kind of peter off a little bit? We'll have to see. Now, when we start breaking it down, the big three of the day were BlackRock, Grayscale, and Fidelity, even though their trade volumes are not really equal, as we kind of are going to break it down here. BlackRock, over $1 billion in first day trade volume in their IBIT ETF here. Massive success, runaway winners of this whole event. BlackRock looks like a powerhouse within crypto. Now, I would say just right behind them is Fidelity. Their spot Bitcoin ETF posted $685 million in day one trading volume. So both of these products are fantastic. We can trust BlackRock and Fidelity. They have low fees. Those are great. Now, Grayscale actually had the most trade volume of the day, $2.2 billion in total for the day. Why are they not the winners? Well, a lot of that is people trading out of GBTC. And why would they do that? Grayscale's been around forever. They have a ton of Bitcoin. Well, I think the main reason is their fees are atrocious. 1.5%. It's just not going to be competitive. And if they don't bring those fees down, I don't see them sticking around for much longer. No one's going to invest in Grayscale with those types of fees. So most of their trading is probably people rotating out of Grayscale and into some of the other products that have much better fees here. Now, the other one that had big time trade volume for the day was the futures product, for a very similar reason, that this is not a great investment vehicle. It's not good for investors. There's a lot of fees. And so we see the ProShares Futures Bitcoin ETF also had $2 billion in total trade volume for the day because people were rotating out of that and into better investment vehicles. So, out the gates, looks like Grayscale, Fidelity are big powerhouses. I love Fidelity. They've been heavy in crypto for a long time. They do their own custody. They're not leaning on Coinbase here like most of the other issuers are. I think they even mine Bitcoin. They have a lot of investment in this space. They've been waiting for this day, and I think they'll be good competitors. We'll see how it, again, unfolds over the next month or so. Should be interesting. Now, we have Vanguard, Citi, Merrill Lynch, Edward Jones, and UBS that are not allowing their customers to trade in these Bitcoin ETF products. They're making the decision for them, saying, this doesn't meet, our criteria or our vision. I don't need Vanguard to make those decisions for me. If this is a valid investment vehicle, I want to invest in it, I should be able to do so. Again, I have one Vanguard account, wife's retirement account. Wouldn't use it for that purpose anyway, so not a big deal. But a lot of people are angry, and they're rotating out of Vanguard and into other types of brokerage accounts that will allow them to invest into the things that they want. I'm not sure why they're taking this hard stance. They're probably just worried people will be harmed, will get FOMO and pile into some of these ETFs. But to me, that's not really their decision to make. And they should make that available, again, if it's a valid investment vehicle, as these are. Coinbase, massive day. $7.7 billion in Bitcoin sales on launch day, over the counter. So a lot of demand here. And we're really seeing that volume pick up for Bitcoin. And Coinbase is a big winner here, just moving a ton of volume for the day. SEC, they're trying to compel Ripple to produce some financial statements. But the interesting part about this is it's outside of the realm of what their lawsuit covered. is for a period that Ripple's not being sued for. And they said the SEC requests this limited and targeted discovery to aid Judge Torres in determining whether, having found Ripple liable for for Section 5 violations, what the court should impose things such as injunctions, civil penalties, and again, how much. So this is a deal. I've read some of the stuff from the attorneys. I would say this. They're saying, well, the reason we need this is for Judge Torres. So if A, it's legal for her to look at these records outside of the period that's being covered in this lawsuit, and she needs it or it will aid her, then I'm sure she'll order it. But otherwise, since it's for her benefit, if she doesn't need it or she's not entitled to it, I'm sure she's going to deny this order. So we'll see how it plays out. James K. Filan telling us, you know what? Ripple's asked for another 2 days until January 19th to respond. And I'm sure Ripple will say, well, this is outside of the covered period and all of that. We'll see how it plays out. Not a big deal at this point in time. Lastly, we expected, or some people expected this to be a monster day for price appreciation. I've been trying to tell you, keep a little bit of a longer view here. When you have Coinbase alone moving $7.7 billion in Bitcoin on a day and $4.5 billion worth of total trades happening in traditional, financial markets that are connected to, crypto, in this case, Bitcoin, we are entering a whole new era. This is going to pay big dividends as we move forward, and this type of thing is going to expand beyond just Bitcoin to the broader crypto space. It's going to have a massive effect over the long run. Don't get too fine-tuned on, it should have happened today, or I thought it was going to push the price up right now. It's about getting all our ducks in line here. So when this sucker really takes off, we get maximum impact here, maximum growth, and we make it very easy for those that want to invest in the space for them to get in. Let me know what you think down below. And as always, please like, please subscribe. The revolution will be televised right here on Jungle Link.